here. We're reviewing Kobayashi's Dragonmaid, or is it Maid Dragon? I forget, actually.
Whatever, dude. Doesn't matter.
I'm here with Andy and Carmen, the true hosts of the show.
What's up?
What's up, guys? I'm here ready for the Ratatouille watch along.
Oh gosh, no! And then the other special guest we have here, Paru.
Hello, it is me, Paru.
And we are here with Green, and we're going to go ahead and get started with this really nice looking Toru.
Yeah.
Good art.
She's
Comes over.
she's riding
so
this
nice.
cool toy. Oh, it's a dragon. That's cool.
She's straddling the dragon.
Dragon D's.
The grab and dragon.
She's dragging these nuts.
Got him! Lol.
Yeah.
Swah.
That's really funny. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I'm ready.
It's a real snapper.
Yeah.
Got him.
More other characters with Human or Dragon, 2000 power.
It's a vanilla!
What is this climax? It's like,
She's blowing shit up.
yeah, Jesus.
It's weird because the climax has the manga art and the card has like game art.
It's
Yeah.
like promotional art for the game.
Yeah, and when you attack, if you have Power of Dragon, 2 or more characters, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, choose one of them, put it in your hand, the rest go to waiting room. I think I like this better than the other Climax combo. I think I like this better than the choice.
There's
You don't have
actually
to,
a
like-
really... Sorry, go for it, Andy.
Oh, thank you. You don't have to, force yourself into like an awkward 8-choice deck, because running 8 choice is always kind of weird, I think. Because you have to like bloat your deck with all these like random soul triggers. And I just love having Gold Bar in a level 1 Climax combo. That's like super premium to me, because it's like impossible to whiff. And like you said, Carmen, if you whiff your Climax combo at level 1, it can really suck. So
You do get to play the strongest
play the Gold Bar combo instead.
You do get to play the strongest climax lineup, bar choice.
I do think that this is like a perfectly fine alternative to the choice combo, and it does have things about it
Yeah.
that would pull you in that direction. I mean, it's a gold bar, which is really good for consistency going into level 1, and it has like an assist kind of tailor-made for it that makes it more selective than it reads, and also helps you like loop this combo over turns.
Talk
This-
about the
it's the-
Encore.
No,
No.
it's like
Yeah,
3
actually.
cards down from here. It's we'll see it, and
Oh yes, that thing.
it's lacking in power, unfortunately. Like
Yeah.
it'll probably like win against most like level 1s, but if your opponent's playing anything bigger than like
In the
65
meta,
or 75, yeah,
I think
Could be
in the
pretty
meta we were testing when Kobayashi came out in Japanese.
it was a standby.
Standby
time.
was such of a problem that like the power was enough to completely detract us from really giving this card its true what for, because if we're talking about a board-based meta, this is just like a downgrade, because you're in a board-based meta, you're not worried about getting reverses. Again, you don't have to worry about getting reverses in this set. There's a card in this color, which we will see very soon, which will guarantee reverses no matter if your opponent is at 1 or 0. It won't matter. You always have at least 2 reverses. So it won't really matter about getting a reverse, but the fact that this can add anything and has some built-in loop potential, it was really cool in 8-bar, because it had a lot of synergy with
Yeah, you can add
8-bar.
anything off this.
Yeah.
It's just a character.
It was really cool in 8-bar because you had so many tools for it, but like I felt that choice just paired better with the choice top end.
Yeah, I do think this is really good when combined with the field saving Kobayashi, like giving it power plus letting you keep it on board to try and loop combo, and then like potentially like maybe saving another lane with like a counter. But like obviously, yeah, if it's in like a standby meta, this is definitely a lot worse.
I think there's a better card that you can pair this with than the swimsuit Kobayashi. But the swimsuit Kobayashi is totally fine.
But
I think I'm gonna be open to maybe like when this set comes out in English, if I'm like really, if the TCG player overlords deem this set to be worth $20, I might just like
Yeah.
mess around with this combo again.
yeah, it's totally a good combo.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
I'm
I
a fan.
would give it like an A+, but
I do
probably
really
the
Whoa,
same.
okay. What, Andy? What did you do? Hololive? Were you on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you give the Okayu an A+? It's that one's just kind of
maybe.
He might have.
Okay. Then yeah. Logic's
Yeah.
consistent. I feel that. I think this card's good.
Dude, we love Han Solo.
It is
Better
just
than
on
Han
solo.
Solo.
It's on attack. It's off a gold bar. Like I don't see what's
Yeah.
not to love about it. Even against standby decks, you get to keep up in damage because you're just like drawing into all these gold bars.
Yeah.
Dude, Han Solo, Iron Man, and Toru. What do these three have in common?
Adding another climax.
You're true.
Alright, next card. We got this Ilalu. God, this art. When you play the bar, you can pay 1. So on climax placement, when you play the bar, and it gains the following ability. When this card's damage is canceled, you deal X. X equals the soul of this card. So whatever you swung for, you repeat it, and you have to do that on climax placement. You pay 1. And then on attack, you reveal top card. If that card is a human or dragon character, deal 1. So if you reveal a character, you burn 1. Because this ability activates once per turn, if they cancel the burn 1, they eat the soul damage of this card before they swing. So, and this card is 3 soul. So if they cancel the burn 1, they eat 4, and then you swing for 4. Or you burn 1, they eat the burn 1, you swing for 4, they cancel the 4, you burn 4 again. Pretty potent, but I think when compared to Toru, the lack of precision and the fact that you have to pay the 1 when you play the climax, and that this card has no on-play ability, kinda lackluster in comparison for a double rare.
Yeah, I feel like your finisher has to be really good if it doesn't do anything else.
This card's fine, but it's not the Toru. And
Yeah,
there's
it's
not a lot of reason to play this. It would be to play 8 bar to abuse the card that we'll see in 2 cards, but it's not enough.
This card does not tickle my pickle in the right way.
No.
Is there a problem with this card? Paru?
fuck.
This card's kind of gross, like art-wise.
looks pretty fucking
It
gross,
looks like
man.
Lukoma if they just like
The foil
you know,
does look a little
chop her
better.
into like half a
little
body.
better,
You know what I
but
mean?
it's
Yeah,
not.
This is
Alright,
the
alright.
worst possible angle for the most, like, poorly proportioned, like, weird gremlin-esque, like... Frankenstein's monster character.
I don't understand. Explain in detail what you don't like about this.
I
She's
have
a little
no
girl, but
comment.
She has like, you know.
She's just
Anyways.
she's just a wholesome.
Massive
drug.
Dong Hanuma.
She's not even wholesome. You've seen this shit.
Those
She
are
sucks.
those
She
are
is, like,
her
the least
those are her
cool
fire
character.
breathing sex.
Like old Boingo Boingos.
Oh my god, she's not even like a fun character, dude.
She gets better.
She does
just
get
walks around
better,
peeing,
but
and that's definitely someone's fetish. So if you're into that, you know.
look, if you've
Yo,
watched
there's a
Kobayashi,
show?
The China fixed
That's,
her.
look, if you've watched Kobayashi, you know that they're just trying to add another tag for somebody on.
They aren't just trying to add
They're just trying to add another tag so
Hey,
that
they know
some
what they're doing.
so that some 2-channer buys their fucking Blu-ray release. That's all they're trying to do. Welcome to anime in current year. Next
This
card.
show's got it all, man. Big boobies, piss.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you know, you guys.
Ollie, just
Yeah,
read
okay.
the card as loud as possible, please.
Yeah.
Woo!
Everyone scream piss at the top of the ones. Anyways,
This is me, I think.
Oliver.
We got another Iru. One this is played from hand to stage. Choose a character. Character gains the following ability to the end of the opponent's next turn. It cannot be reversed by opponent's auto effects. That's like pretty fucking useless.
Oh my god, this is a darling card.
It is actually a darling card, except it's a search brainstorm instead of a salvage.
Darling
It's
and the
not better
Franks
than
was
the other
a.
search brainstorm.
Is Darling and the Franks a better set than Kobayashi's Dragonmaid?
I think it potentially is.
That's questionable.
They're pretty on par, actually.
Yeah, they're probably like. Ooh.
Darling and the Franks has like a functioning like
Darling and the Franks is pretty
a
sick.
functioning.
That set is sick. I wish that
Yeah,
set had
Ferozia
come to
combo's
English.
Really cool.
That
It's
would've
just
been a fun-
it's like Gurren Lagann 1.5, like set design. Like it's pretty cool. This card's fine.
It's a fucking plus.
It's fine.
I think that first effect's pretty. I think it reads stronger than it is. It's pretty.
Does it read strong to you?
No.
When was the last time anyone played a fucking reverse bomb?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm getting at. It's all about a
Only a reverse bomb,
It's all about,
yeah.
like bottom deck or to stock or something. No one really plays on reverse bombs anymore.
Alright. Next. Oh, this card slaps.
I'm glad I got this card. This is the one I was talking about that pairs really nicely with the green level 1 combo. So on play, you can discard a climax to salvage a human or dragon character. And then when you play a climax, you can bounce this back to your hand and choose one of your characters. It gets 1,000 power for the turn. So it loops itself. And, you know, it can keep salvaging characters costlessly every turn. Goes really nicely with your bar combo. Any extra bars just get turned back into the combo. Works with the green brainstorm that we haven't seen yet, because it doesn't need to tap itself or anything. I think if you're playing the green level 1 combo, this is like an awesome like extra 0 to be able to play in your deck.
It's like a card for standby also.
Pretty crazy.
Hypothetically, if they had a standby, this would be an okay card to play with it, yeah.
This card has 8-bar on its back. This is like the reason to be playing 8-bar, if you decide to play it. But this card's really fucking good, even in just like bar choice.
I think if you're just playing bars in general, I think this card's insane.
Yeah, it's really fucking good. If you are a recur-based deck, which if you are playing bar level 1, you are a recur-based deck.
We won't get to it for a very long time, but this card is also kind of like funny with the pants level 3.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because yeah, we'll get back to it when we get back to it.
Okay, yeah, keep that in your
3 days
mind.
from now.
3 days, 2 days, maybe.
2 days.
Who knows? Well, there's the Ratatouille watch party in there. Gotta remember that.
That's true. That'll be after green. We have to push it back.
After green, yeah, we had to push back. Back to Andy, right?
Yeah, we got the mother of all fi here.
I've already rated it.
Yeah,
I recognize the card from the art.
Yeah.
Yeah, if all your characters have Paru or Alma, this gets 2k. So if you meet the condition, you're at 55. During the turn you play this, if the battle point on this gets reversed, you can pay 1. If you do, salvage a Toru or Alma.
What the actual fuck is this card?
Why?
Why? Like.
Okay, Andy,
is that like a realistic condition to me?
Andy, this is a 3500. It is like literally impossible to meet that condition. Because like there are no back row Torus or Elmas that you'd ever be playing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, Kobayashi doesn't count.
There are a couple cards where if you like thought that the condition was easier than it was, seemed cracked. This is one of them, but this is like.
Why doesn't this just say if you have like 2 or more other characters, this gets 2k?
Yeah,
like,
this card's unfortunately unplayable.
Like the name requirements.
You don't need you only get the power for Torus and Almas, but you can like
sure.
You don't need that for the salvage effect. Yeah, that's like all right. You can like reactively pay out if you trigger a climax. You just
with your 35?
Yo, dude, stick reversing.
With your 35? What is this reversing?
Oh my god, play a climax. Get to 45.
Oh my god, what is 45 reversing?
I don't know, level 0.
Why would you ever put this card in your... Hang on. Why would you ever put this card in your deck? Well, like, reading, like, okay, let's, like, hang on, wait a minute. Let me do some doctoring here. Why would you ever put this card in your deck?
+1. You can pay out a...
+1, okay.
Oh, are you fucking with it? You'd
play a 1-0-35 that has on reverse pay 1+1.
I'd rather it be a 55, but...
I would too.
Listen, it's not an all-star, but like I could see.
Yo, dude, this card is actually.
This is not just not an all-star, Andy. This card was designed to be terrible.
This is not a defendable card.
They laughed in the offices. They were laughing when the guy was like, "Hey guys, look, I finished this sick rare. Look, it's Kobayashi and Alma. It's the rivalry. Look, I made this. Look, guys, I made this card."
You'll flame.
And they were laughing at him, dude. They're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Damn, that guy got like flogged in the break room.
He absolutely did.
Yeah.
No, he probably got applauded.
Damn, he
Well,
was
that's
like,
a cool card.
"Look, terrible card. Here's an award."
This is like one of like there's like a few like really weird things in Kobayashi. Like we kind of already saw it, right? The stock soul combo, where it's like this had to have been designed to be bad.
Oh my god, what is happening to Paru's finger in this picture?
I would have been totally fine.
Oh god,
if
what
it
is
was,
happening?
if the search was like name restricted, but like the power was like generic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be totally
That
fine.
it would have been like at least like a playable card.
I think people would play it if it was like that,
But
or if it was just like not cross turn, just on play game 2K.
All right, this card
It would
sucks.
still be 55.
Next
Yeah,
card.
This card is also bad.
Is this back to whose card is this? Mine.
this is Carmen's.
Okay. If you have 2 or more other Ilu or Takatoa name, this gets 1,000 power. It's 55 all the time, if you're playing that deck. And then on attack, if you have 2 or more other Ilu or Takatoa, you can pay 1 Twin Drive.
Got the same fucking background.
So you
Alright,
have
are
to
they
have...
flogging it this time the break room too? Do they flog him?
Yeah,
because your
he also
premier-
got flogged, yeah.
Your premier Ilulu combo is a stock soul, and you don't
At
want
level
twin
0.
driving into those. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have plusing triggers to Twin Drive into.
What's Lulu's thing in the show? Is she like a Starbucks barista or something?
She's really
No.
short and has huge titties.
She works... Okay,
Yeah,
she's
but
really
she
short.
has, like, the apron.
She has large flame sacks, which is what they are canonically called.
Oh,
And she works at the candy store, and she likes children.
oh, that's cool.
Is that...
Not-
is
not
that...
Oh, good.
You know, like, she loves kids, like most of the people that watch the show. This card's bad.
Jesus Christ! You can't say that, Carmen.
Wait, you'd rate this card higher than the last one?
Hmm?
Lower than the last one? Okay.
Oh, no,
Otherwise,
this
awesome,
card...
man, no.
Yeah, this card's probably... Okay. You only have to have the front row.
It is, at least this one doesn't say if all of your characters are...
Alright, can we go look at, like, good cards? Like, these... okay, like, no joke. Like, we're not, like, memeing. These name condition cards are unbelievably difficult to play. Your card pool is already, like, extremely limited. Like, just real talking for a second. And most of your good cards are Toras or Kanas. So, literally, like, get fucked. Like, if
Dude,
you
these-
want to try to play these Ilulu Takaru cards.
Dude,
'Cause-
these two cards are rare, by the way. Just want to
Yeah.
point that out.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
rare.
way
This
so
card is
slow.
also
Rare
rare. This
cards.
card's fine. Hey,
This
you
card's
guys,
fine,
good
though.
card.
Yeah. Ollie, go ahead.
It's a 2/1 Fafnir, and I actually forget what the other guy's name is.
Makoto, right?
Was it Makoto?
I can't remember.
Uh,
Office Man.
It's a 500 level assist and resting of something 1K. This is like
He has the
slightly-
buck tooth and the spiral glasses, right?
He does have the book.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking guy.
He plays MMOs.
Ugh.
They both play MMOs.
Isn't
Yeah, they
like
both
that.
play Final Fantasy
These
14.
guys are
Yeah.
cool. We like these guys.
This is
Yeah.
They're just like me.
This
like
is
very
like
playable.
this is like the this has the most synergy for what Kobayashi's trying to do. It is a support that has a secondary ability that helps you continue to crack boards. So like it's fine. It is a playable card with a soul trigger on it for 8 choice decks that can help you out. It's good with your early play because your early play's small. If you play the blue one. Actually, both your early plays are small. It's good in both decks. So,
Yeah, tell him, Carmen.
alright. Paru, go ahead.
We got the Fafnir level 3 combo. This ability activates once per turn. If any of your characters trigger check a climax, you may with a gold bar or treasure, whatever the hell you call it, you may pay 1. If you do, burn 1. So, you know, it can
Activates
only
once per turn.
it only activates once if anyone triggers a bar though. And then
It's
he also
awkward. You have
has
to pay them all at once. If you have 3 of these,
You do,
and
yes.
trigger, you have to pay 111 all at once.
And then he has
Yep.
on reverse with the with his gold bar to pay 3, ditch 1, restand.
That's so
Unfortunately, this
talk
is-
extensive.
This is this is way too stock intensive.
For a set that has no way to stock charge outside of that one level 0 and
This is
choice
like the
triggers.
same kind of like damage. Like it deals like very similar damage to the Ilulu and has like way worse cost.
which is crazy because I think the Ululu is also terribly costed.
Yeah.
Yeah, do not like this.
I like Fafnir, but this isn't it.
Dude, Fafnir's a great character.
Yeah.
I love him and the other guy. They just like me for real, right?
They just fucking grind MMOs, dude.
They grind MMOs
they make
every
dojins.
day, and they make dojins, and they like live in their nerd cave.
They do have a little like man cave.
All right, I like this card for no particular reason. Whose card is it?
This is Andy's, I think.
Oh, mine.
Okay.
Alright, we got this Taru. When you play it, draw 2, ditch. What's so funny about that?
Nothing. I'm laughing at Carmen.
Oh, okay.
You're good. Keep going.
Alright. When this attacks, you could pay. I got really defensive there. I didn't mean to like sound that defensive.
I wasn't
I
attacking
was just
you,
kind of like
promise.
right in the
Jesus
middle of
fucking Christ, Paru!
God, you always say this shit.
God damn it!
When you attack with this, discard 2 cards. Bottom 4 of your opponent's deck, deal X to them, equal to climaxes. So this is draw 2 ditch on play, and it's Icy Tail for free! And ditch 2.
Oh my
But
god.
you +1 on play, so it helps pay for that cost.
You can't just say every ditch to Icy Tail is out, Carmen.
Yeah,
What do you
Carmen, why
mean?
Is this card adults only? Well, I guess the foil is. You're right.
Okay, so this is Owl
That's
Icy profile.
That's my favorite video game.
I am very biased towards this profile. However, I will maintain that I think that the best finishing board that Kobayashi can put out is 1 of this and 2 of the Toru finisher. And you always do this card first. Unless your opponent has a small deck with, like, no climaxes in it, and you need to get over their 1 deck with your first attack. Because it gives you a lot of information. We talked about this in the yellow set review, and I also talked about it in my 8-choice Kobayashi deck tech. So if you want to hear me rant on about why that line is good, you can check it out there. I'm not going to waste our time here because, we still got a lot of stuff to get through. But card's good.
It's just extra push that doesn't require more stock.
And
It
is
doesn't
one
tip
of...
into the resource that the other Toru's using.
It's also one of the only cantrips at level 3 in the set.
Help
So.
you dig for your climax.
Yeah.
True.
Or whatever.
Alright, next
whatever.
card. We got this Toru, level 0 green. When this is played from hand to stage, choose one of your opponent's characters, send it to memory, bring it back, so blinks. And then on play, choose one of your other characters, and give it 2k. So it's a blink, a plus 2k. This is some nice incidental power pump. It's a pretty good, like, one of, if you have the space for it. But otherwise, like, pretty unremarkable. It's like blink plus 2k. But pretty good for what Kobayashi wants to do. Crack over boards, blink power out. Good card.
Just got a dragon shirt.
It's an effect that, like, the second effect is something you want, so, like, the first one is just
Just gravy.
bonus. Bonus
Gravy.
effect. Bonus effect.
Ollie, go ahead.
Okay, we got this other level 0 Toru, says 500, and pay 1 sack, check 4, choose a human or dragon, add to your hand.
Not a lot of reason to play this when you have Cheery in your set.
Not a fan.
Wait,
It's
isn't
just
Cheery
kinda like-
green? Oh yeah, it is green.
Yeah,
it's just
Cheery is
it's just
green.
low. It's just low rarity. Okay. Yeah, this profile's like okay, but like there's no reason to play it when you have Cheery.
Yeah, it's like, okay. It's whatever. The first effect could have been like anything else.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, let's look at a good
Paru,
card.
go ahead.
Ooh, okay. We got this level 0 Fafnir. He's checking his purse. All of your characters in front of him gain the ability that the character across from this cannot move to another slot. So it turns anything in front of it into an anti-runner. And then he is a tap 2 Search Brainstorm.
This card is really, really fucking annoying for your opponent to deal with. They think it's whatever. Because, like, okay, every time this card comes up in discussion, right? Every time, they go, is this that big of a deal? Like, you just play around it, right? Like, there's no way this could be that big of a deal, right? It's not a big deal until you actually sit across from it. It is so much more annoying than you think. Yeah.
It's something you need to keep in mind for like the entire game. It
It's easy to slip
It taxes your brain. It taxes
really
your
Yeah.
brain power. It's just something that it like.
I've slipped up
they
into it
always have to
before,
think about it.
and I've owned this set since
Yeah.
release. I'll sit down against Mike, and he'll be like, "You can't move that," and I'll be like, "Oh, you're right. Fuck." Like I didn't think for a single second, like, and I got by this card.
Seems like a card that would lead to a lot of like.
This is gonna be really fun during regionals.
If you
Yeah.
if you play Dragonmaid
True.
and you're playing this card, like you're gonna have to like, you're gonna have to be calling judges on people all day long.
But okay, the person playing this card also has to be like vigilant.
Yeah, if you're playing this card, you are the vigilant person. You're playing this to
Well, yeah,
get you
because
people.
like you're catching your opponent slipping up with something. It's like, it's on them to like kind of like have to think about it and make sure they don't fuck up into it. But if they oops into this card, then it's like a ding 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 buzzer goes off in your head. It's like gotcha.
Okay, so other than just like the mind game stuff, let's just talk about like all the sort of times that this is like really good.
So it
something
confirms
really good.
reverses for your choice combo, making the I can't get reverses drawback of running a non-reverse combo literally never come up. Like
Unless they have bounce back.
yeah, against Saikono or Saikono set 2 if it ever comes to English, or in English literally just Konosuba or AOTAT. Yeah, if they're playing
It's
Aaron.
gonna be really sick if they're playing Move Gear still, though.
Yeah, it's sick against Move Gear. That's for sure. And all the runners. Obviously, it makes it so your opponent's runners don't do shit about avoiding getting reversed by Toru. So, that's a thing.
I think this card does give Dragonmaid like a really cool niche.
It does. It's just like, you can never move this side of the board.
Yeah,
It's
I
pretty,
think that's
sick.
actually worth something.
I
this were a
I
tap
play
one
this in
salvage.
every deck. I play this in every fucking Dragonmaid deck.
Yeah.
What were you saying,
like
Paru?
a
Sorry.
That's a
If this were a
tournament winner.
tap one salvage, would you call this an S?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's really close.
Yeah.
I think it's like an A.
I
Do you
think
even
that-
care when you have the fucking.
Okay, you have the spammables.
back?
You have the Toru bounce back when you're playing bar, and you have the spammables when you're not playing bar. You have great cards to pair with this that like don't influence like how you play at all. They don't like there's no drawback for it being a rest 2. And if you're playing the resonate stuff, you can tap down your sack salvage, right?
Yeah.
You have plays with that, which is really good. Like I'm with Ollie, it's still a rest 2 brainstorm.
Yeah.
It's a nutty effect, but like it's still a crazy card.
It's like-
I think I'm with Paru actually on this.
I think it's
Like-
like.
You go ahead.
It's right there. I'm right there. I'm really close.
No,
to
it's
an
like
A.
it's not an effect that's like when it comes up, it's gonna be really sick, but like it's probably not gonna come up as much unless like literally Saikano and AOT, if they're playing Move Gear, see a bunch of play outside of your opponent just being an idiot.
I think that's the thing though. I think over the course of like long tournaments, high stress environments, and just like getting lost in the sauce, because there's like a lot to think about in this fucking game when you're trying to like optimize plays and stuff.
This is just one more thing.
having to like have this
Yeah.
It's basically a
little thought
floodgate.
in the back of your head that you have to keep track of.
Basically a floodgate.
It's basically a floodgate.
In a way, it is. It acts like a shitty floodgate, right? It's like a very corner case floodgate, but it is a floodgate. Wow,
Like,
this
I
is
know
a
it's bad
Tanner deck.
practice it's bad practice to rate
Oh,
cards based on like, oh, it's only good if my opponent messes up into it, but
Yeah, this is Empen.
it's just like
Shut up.
so free.
Yeah.
Like that's something like
Yeah.
that's actually gonna win you games. But you have to have the balls to actually call a judge on someone for it.
There's got to be also some like really sick, super niche play where you use this to like lock a level 3 on your opponent's stage, and somehow that's like impactful for you. I'm
It's
sure it can
also
happen.
really good because Kobayashi has no problem winning board on its own turn with all the
Yeah.
pumps. So, like, you're always going to have bodies that will be anti-run. You don't have to worry about that. It's really funny against the Shion from Hololive. They try to save their Rishias.
Oh shit, you're
Yeah,
right.
they can't swap their board around. That'd be really funny. Your opponent pays one.
The-
Well, no. It swaps your board. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right.
Actually, there are some situations where this can like fuck up clean cuts pretty hard.
Yeah, it does
Because
fuck clean
if you have
cuts.
like you only leave like 2 lanes with this behind them, and like they literally like cannot clean cut at that
Well,
point.
they can. They can just attack with the direct. link.
No, how?
They
Oh
attack
yeah,
directly.
sure.
Yeah, they have to attack in the direct lane, but then you
But then you +1 maybe.
then you +1, yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed to them trading with your card or something. But yeah, this card's nuts. This is like one of the reasons to play Kobayashi, I think, weirdly.
I think everyone, like, we all glossed over this too. Like,
Yeah,
I don't even
everybody did.
remember this card getting shown, and then I was just like looking through the card pool.
Well, it was Hansen. It was Hansen. Hansen's like, "Yo, Fafnir, pretty sick." You're all like, "Yeah, whatever, Hansen." Like,
I discovered
yeah,
this
like,
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like, "Oh, you, Hansen, like, whatever." And then,
No.
So sometimes Hansen is a genius.
no, he's a genius most of the time. I just never trust him immediately. But yeah,
Okay,
card's good.
Okay, he said some questionable takes.
I don't think so. He's my teammate. I trust him implicitly.
Yeah, okay,
He's always right. All right, next.
Did you make Chris Hansen jokes the whole time because he's playing Maid Dragon?
No,
No, we didn't do that.
no, we did not do that at all.
That's kind of cringe.
Hey,
Whose is this?
What's this card do? It's Andy. Because I got the cool brainstorm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it is me. Yep, here she is. She protects, she attack.
She's definitely not protecting.
Well, she's attacking here. The attack mode. During battles involving this, your opponent cannot play backups. When this attacks, character opposite's level 2. This card gets 6,000 power. I think this is pretty good, actually.
It's like a
It's
You know
pretty
what?
good, actually.
It requires you to expend an additional power pump, but it's still pretty okay.
Well, there's a lot that pumps power in this set.
There is.
You don't have to worry about backups at all. So if you're over it, you're over it. But there's like some additional utility here too, like maybe on like a kill turn or something, like you can keep them off of like tap counter or whatever, at least in this one lane, if you're worried about that.
Sure. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Flavor fail. There are no big Toru level 2s.
And I
So-
guess
Aw.
I guess too, like you were saying, like with the gold bar combo, right? Like it can maybe be awkward into like a standby meta. Well, this can help alleviate
A little bit, yeah.
It's still not like huge. Like a lot of 2/2s are still sitting.
Yeah, this is gonna tie with most
10 at
twos.
like
At
10 is like
least.
the
Well, but you
baseline.
got it for free, so tying's probably fine.
Yeah.
If it beats over something without hand on core like a Ghislaine, right? Wait,
Yeah.
a Ghislaine with a climax down, if they have a second Ghislaine in the back row, it ties. Or something like that. It's fine. Ghislaine's a 9k. Alright. Next card. It is a free fresh counter. Kobayashi free fresh counter. This is probably your best defensive counter in the set. It has good synergy with 8 choice. If you trigger multiple choice and you need to pay them out, you can always set up your choices and how you trigger them how you normally would, where you will pay 3 and pay out the 1 choice you buried and the last choice you triggered, which is kind of cool. So yeah, it's better in this set because of one of the trigger lineups you are incentivized to play. Whether you play it or not, that is a trigger lineup you are kind of pushed towards. So a little bit of an extra feather, but still a good card.
Yeah, you get access to probably like two of the best. Probably the two. I think probably the two best.
Memory
level
and-
2 counters you can
yeah.
play right now. Yeah, memory and free fresh.
Yeah, those are the 2 best ones for sure. All right, next.
This 2/1 dude. I don't remember his name still.
Makoto.
Makoto. For each of your other characters in Hero Dragon gets 1k power, so it's 10k with full board. On attack, if you have another of the 3/2 Fafnir finisher, look at the 2 cards on top of your deck, choose 2 of these cards, put them on top of your deck in any order, and put the rest in your waiting room. So you can set your
Yeah,
bar
you can try to
triggers
dig into
play.
bars.
Yeah.
Mm,
It's like an okay support for like a whatever combo.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not that great.
If it was like an assist that gave the Fafnir power, I guess I'd probably like.
Or even if it just
maybe.
gave the Fafnir like that Miltu effect.
Yeah.
that he doesn't actually like do any damage or anything himself.
Well, the goal is that I think you're using this guy to trigger bars, because you can just ditch the top 2 cards that you look at.
I mean,
Yeah, you just dig for
but it's
triggers.
you're jumping through all those hoops for that, like once a turn.
Well, it would be a lot better if the Fafnir was hand costed instead of stock costed.
Yeah.
Like, why is he all stock costed? That could very easily be hand cost. But, you know, they wanted the combo to be bad, so
Yeah. Well, they did a good job.
Boys aren't allowed to be good in Weiss Schwarz.
they are not.
What the fuck? We have Aaron and Armin.
Shut up.
Kids Meal Mikey.
No.
Oh.
Whose card is this?
This is Paru's.
Oh shit! When this card's placed, it's Fafnir. He's level 0. On play, mill 2. If there's a climax, choose a character in your opponent's front row. It gets minus 1k, and then it's a level 0 clock bomb. It's the most boring common I've ever seen.
Is this you reading the set right now, Paru?
Boring. Not a 500 power bomb either. Doesn't even matter against the only deck that you want to remove level 0s. Memory Hollow.
Nice.
Oh,
doesn't
and
matter.
And Damachi.
Well,
Which doesn't matter.
man, it
Well,
could
no, you
possibly
can't. It doesn't
bomb
matter
this-
against Damachi. They pop it encore attack phase. It doesn't matter.
Well, no, you kill it with
No,
the first effect.
we're talking about the first effect.
Oh, sure. Yeah, hilarious.
You know, the random one.
Yeah, I wouldn't play this.
Yeah, just hit, dude.
Yeah, just hit.
Nope.
All right, next.
This is Andy.
Back to Andy. Yeah,
We got Kobayashi and
Ilu.
someone. Yeah. When you play this, you can return 2 characters from waiting room to deck. If you do, choose one of your human or dragons. They can side for free. Interesting that this gives that effect rather than getting it. Well, you could choose itself. It's cool
Yeah.
that you can bestow that effect somewhere.
I
It's
think, I
kinda
think,
nice.
I think that's
bestow.
what, I think
Nice.
that's how they usually print this effect nowadays.
Now they do. Yeah.
That's actually that's pretty nice.
Mhm.
Like you can just play around tap counter probably so easily with the set. There's like so many ways to modulate soul and side for free, and
Yeah.
it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, what? Actually, that. Funnily enough, you mentioned like I wonder if there's a way to like trap my opponent's character like with the Fafnir Brainstorm. This card probably enables you to do that. Like, give something like side attack for free, and then you can like lock their big character there. You don't have to like crash into it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
What's the second effect? When this card attacks, choose one of your characters with the Lulu in name, and then until next end of your opponent's turn, it gets the following ability. On your opponent's turn, it gets 2,000 power. Well, I wish
Second
that
effect is
I
to
like that
the-
first effect for the reasons I
Yeah.
just said, but I don't think that second effect cuts it unless like you're in like in the Lulu centric deck or something. But it seems too narrow.
Well, you won't be.
Unfortunately.
People don't
I played this as a one-of as a way to out-tap counter in 8-bar, and even then this card was lackluster.
Yeah. Then you realize you're playing Dragonmaid.
Look, dude.
I'm looking.
We all have our problems.
Well, I'm
Next
looking.
card.
I'll bump it up. Like you do get to give it anywhere you want, so that is kind of like that is worth something.
Alright. Chiiri. On death. You can ditch a card. Check top 4. Add a level 1 or higher card.
Yeah.
It's a common now. This is a common profile.
Well, it's a vanilla.
It's a lower rarity than the other mill 4.
Yeah?
The worst one.
You
It's
play
like
this
fucking
card in every deck.
Some Ruby tier like background art, like the.
Yep.
Dude,
Really
she's hanging
strong
out.
in drawing this
She's
character.
hanging out with the children, dude. She
Loves the kids.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate
Chris,
it.
Chris Hans is walking in like, have a seat.
You're a 10,000-year-old dragon. You can't do that. Alright, Ollie, go ahead.
All right, we got this Makoto, and I don't know who that character in the bottom right corner is.
She's cute.
She
Don't
is.
know who it is.
Video
It's
game.
kind of like a tooth thing going on. It's kind of weird. On play, from his hand to stage, if you have another kid with Human Dragon, this gets 2k power, so it's non-play 4k. And then if you trigger check a bar, this gets 1k power, and the following ability: pay 1 on attack
Oh, good. I can trigger more bars.
Oh, so it gets Twin Drive. This specifically gets Twin Drive. Oh, this card sucks.
This is actually
Okay, I'm kind of drunk right now, but okay, so it's when you trigger check a bar in general, this gets
gets
Twin Drive.
This gets Twin Drive, not gives Twin Drive. This gets Twin Drive.
Okay, this still sucks.
Yeah, it's bad.
bars and twin drives are not like, you know.
I mean,
so you can twin drive into more.
This
bars.
is like a costless card you put alongside the shitty Fafnir, so you can spend even more stock to do nothing.
I mean, unless you pay out your blind stock, I guess.
It doesn't even take you to bars because he has to trigger a bar somewhere along
It's
the
for
line
your
to
next
get-
Fafnir. It's for your second Fafnir, dude.
What
Come
so
on,
you can use
dude.
Second Fafnir. They have to all pay at the same time.
They
Like, if
do
you
have to all
the
pay at the
first-
same time, but just think, dude, what if you...
Carmen, you literally
dude.
could never.
Yeah, I know,
could
I
never-
know. I know, I
Bro,
know.
you
It
have-
doesn't work.
This is when you have handles multiple bars.
Hey, this is
Look,
straight
we have
apocrypha
4 more
card.
green cards. Let's just move
Hey,
on.
this is, dude, look, apocrypha card.
This is an apocrypha card. It's Sieg.
This is your plusing 0 of choice.
It's-
No, it's not.
Only an apocrypha. It's
Dude,
good in
this is
apocrypha.
Dude, this is a Claydad card.
This card's
I don't
this
think
card's
this is
fine.
It's bad.
This
but
card's
it's not
fine,
bad.
dude. No, it's fucking. It's an
Okay.
oversized.
Why the fuck would you play this over the?
It's an oversized. It mills too. Look, well, maybe you're.
Carmen, you hate milling too.
You're right.
Oh yeah,
Next.
you're right. I'm sorry, Miltu.
Why would you ever play this over the Center Runner?
Whose card is this?
Oh, is this mine?
Yeah.
The last one was me.
This
so-
is an army card. You may play as many copies of this card as you'd like. It's green. It has a soul trigger. It's a 1/0.
She's
Yo,
like,
wait.
Another army card
F
in your
plus.
front row against
She's
2K.
F plus for
Molded.
Soul Trigger.
And there's so much here that is just like, what the fuck?
Well, wait. Does the soul trigger like?
she's
Actually make it-
she's like no
Well,
dragon.
no. Is there actually something to be like said there? Because it is a soul trigger. Like,
No,
Nope.
because you're not playing
Nope.
an army. You're not playing a green. army
No,
deck with choices.
listen. Hear me
I'm
out.
not saying you run a million of these, but maybe you
No,
run,
no, you do.
You ever run more than 4
You
copies?
do.
Probably
You
not.
do. Hear me out. You run like 16 zeros and you run like 20 of this card. And then
Are we
and
just
then
playing
like
fucking-
4 level 3s. Well, no, your entire deck is soul triggers. You always
true.
swing for 2.
You always push damage.
Wow.
You always push down and then you play 8 doors. No, 8 choices, then you can always
Probably played choice.
can always
choices
add them.
With no yellow, so if you have the choice in your hand, you can't slam it.
No, you only play yellow level 0s and then you play the rest of these.
Yeah.
Broken.
Wow, we solved Dragonmaid.
He solved it. This is back to Andy.
This is
Probably,
Andy.
got this Fafnir. All your other human and dragons get 5 hundo. When your trigger check gets a treasure, she's a character till the end of your opponent's turn. That character gets 1,000 power. I'd rather play that last card. I guess it's like global 500, but yeah.
This is terrible. This is the worst bar assist I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, bad
Yes,
bar.
yes.
So.
It's a level 1. What do you mean non-assist?
Gotta play green.
It's a back row. It's
I guess when people
level
say
5.
like bar assist or pants assist, I think it's like filtering cards.
No, I'm just
This
meaning
is
that
just
it
terrible.
interacts With, yeah.
This is probably the worst climax assist ever.
This is an F. 2/1 Toru. When your trigger check reveals the climax, choose one of your characters gets 1 soul. Wow, it's already better than the last card. When this card becomes reversed, at the battle opponent, this is it's a clock bomb for
I think this
cards
one's
higher.
fine.
This is
It's like
fine.
playable. Yeah.
Better than the yellow one.
It's a
I won't
bomb
hear
that
any arguments.
It's a bomb that pushes damage.
It's half a plus
All
instead
right.
of being sometimes a plus.
Last green card.
Oh,
Ollie.
is this?
Me. It's the 2/3 event. If you have 5 or more characters with the trait, choose a character in battle. That character cannot deal damage. It's money counter, and then you get something 1500 power. This is the worst fucking money profile.
Full board.
I think full board kind of sucks on these.
They do. They suck. But it is a defensive counter you
Oh,
can play.
I thought I was going to be like real contrarian, giving it a C, but you guys really.
No, full board. We have
You might as well
proven.
just say it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Like we've, like I think we've proved it by this point.
This is Maidens, dude.
It is
You're
Maid.
never gonna, dude. You're
It's the
never
same
gonna
card.
have the fucking stock for this because you're playing the Toru that's PT-1.
Yeah. Okay. So Maiden at least has the benefit of playing either combo, really.
Don't tell them that.
You know,
Shh.
if you're playing, either combo,
They play
those
it.
don't cost anything.
Yeah, I mean there are top ends that could play this card,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you guys in red and blue. Dramatically smaller colors than the past two.
Ratatouille incoming.
Yeah, but we'll
Watch along.
yeah, we're gonna do Ratatouille watch along tomorrow. Tune in for that.